Sorry about that horrible jump cut. I'm back here with Stick Fuzz. I'm gonna review some of the other guys too, I guess. Now the other I usually have him in a cool jumping pose, trying to assassinate. Where is he? Assassinating the Shogun here, who's actually I've had these guys propped up on two wired display stands that I made. Like this guy with his sword against the Shogun's throat, and the Shogun just sort of flying backwards. Actually, no, I had his weapon just more like off to the back, useless, and yeah. But the cool thing is the Shogun comes with all original weapons, so you get a pike, which I really like. You get a dagger, a short dagger, a longer katana than the assassin has. A musket. The problem is, oh, a bow and arrow. Here's the musket. Here's the bow and arrow. Now I'm gonna bring in the white guy who has the armor equipment chest. If you look, his chest has two. Oh, great, he's too bright. There, his chest has two holes in it for equipment. Now, the arrows actually have a special feature. You see, the heads are square. The heads can actually lock into the chest and be like somebody shot him. The only issue is, you can sort of, I guess, pose them in there strategically, but they don't like to stay straight. Like so. Like this, they don't like to stay. I mean, you can just tap it and it'll fall out. This is the way, if I'm going to do it, I usually have it where he was jumping and apparently just got point blanked by somebody. Or in the back. It's actually the way I often have it, if I have it, is this way, in the back of the guy. Actually, one time I had this guy basically imitating Zabuza from Naruto with, where's another arrow? Here it is. You get 3 arrows, by the way. With 2 arrows in his back. I also had some other weapon attached to him. I can't remember for the life of me what it was. Pretty sure it was some other blade that I had somehow stuck into him. So I had that in his back. I had a blade stuck into his chest. Then I had him running with I believe it was just this, this thing. Was just running at somebody with the little dagger, and then just I think it was the blue guy who did not have the axes at the time, so he was running and jumping at him. I actually displayed these, by the way. I've made custom wire stands. If I get enough interest, I can show a tutorial. If any of you can find these, then the tutorial may be useful. Oh god, worst show ever is on. If anybody is familiar with the show Fanboy and Chum Chum, if you're not, you are lucky. I have little cousins that I have to watch, and one of them loves this show. I cannot stand it. It's so... I mean, I'm immature, but this show takes immaturity to a whole new level. Now here's a knight. I really like the helmet design where you can flip it up. I also like the blankness of the helmet. It's like a blind knight. He's got his sword on his back. Now, this is the knight. There's also a special figure called the Dark Knight, or the Demon Knight. And if you look at his skeleton, the skeleton is actually clear. I can't get a good representation of it because the only light I have to go on here. Let me see if I can get the shoulder armor off. There. Now you should be able to possibly see that. Yeah, it's clear. The whole skeleton is clear. His face is clear, everything is clear. If you were able to position a powerful LED in his crotch, you could get the face to light up because the whole skeleton is clear. And right there, that's a clear part right between his legs. And if you shined a powerful enough LED, it would go up through the waist piece, up through the chest, and into the head. And the head would light up. The face would light up. And you could, I guess, like, black everything out except for the neck joint. And then, like, eyes in the head, so you could have, like, just the eyes light up. That would be cool. I'm not going to do it, because it would take freaking forever. I actually have the stickers from a Gundam model. Like, you were only supposed to apply the area around the eyes, and, like, the eyes were supposed to light up. Stickers are a tad big, but I could just cut them down a bit. Other things that I have. Let's go with other characters. I also have a biker. I also have a bike. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Sort of a chopper now, but you can pop this off and give it sort of more of a different chopper style. Fortunately, it's yellow. I don't like yellow. There. If you see, the handlebars are different. This one's longer. I also had a robot. Now, this robot was awesome. Like, the head went here, but the head broke off since. But look at the hands. You've got this amount of articulation. 3 joints in each finger, 2 on the thumb. The hands just make me weep for this thing. I'm actually thinking of salvaging it by, if you look, I could fill this in and then paint this black and have it have a mono eye embedded in its chest, or just glue the head on and not have that articulation. Now here's something that's kind of funny. He comes with an accessory. He comes with a ton of accessories, as is common with these things. He also comes with a teddy bear. Yes. They apparently have these as a separate line. I don't know if they still market those, but I'm not going to check because I don't really care. Because I only like the stick fuzz anyway. Oh yeah, and you also have different option parts for the bike, such as this. You could turn it into a dirt bike if you want. Here. There's the front. Here. Now, put this on. Ah, there we go. Now, I put the... Oh, Jesus. There we go. Now, here it is as a dirt bike, and you can put the other accessories on. Here, let's put the single light on. There we go. There's a dirt bike type item. Now, here's... Oh, and you can put a seat back on. There's the seat back. Will this go on here? I don't know. It came with this piece. I can't figure out what it goes to. I know it goes to something, because they don't just give you stupid random pieces. They also give you a jetpack for the guy, which is cool. Oh, let's go on to one of my favorite characters, just characters that they've made. There we go. It's a businessman. It's a wandering guitar player. No, it's not a wandering guitar player. If you're a fan of the Brothers Mario, and not the Mario Brothers, some of you will get where I'm going with this. The Brothers Mario was a short developed by I don't know who. I know Ray William Johnson did the voice for, I think, one of the Kongs, or Yoshi or Toad or somebody. I don't know who he did the voice for, but Ray William Johnson did a voice in the Brothers Mario. But anyway, I digress. The Brothers Mario was using, I think, Mafia 2 or something to make a Mario Brothers Mafia thing. So anyway, if you look in his guitar case, I'll show you everything I packed in there. He has a gun. I don't know what it's exactly. Shotgun, a pistol, a knife, and of course, if he was a gangster, you knew he had to come with this. A Tommy gun, and you can attach a clip to it, and he can hold it really nicely, like every gangster should be able to, by both handles, and sort of go shoot up tanning salons and crap. Now he comes with a few other accessories, which are also very cool. This guy comes with a crud ton of customizabilities. He also comes with an alternate hat, which I wish I could find. After collecting quite a few of these, you end up with a box of like just spare parts and gubbins. Like, oh, actually, here's a cool guy. I got this guy. He's a Viking skeleton. I found something out about the skeleton line, though. They stay together as good as an arthritic person can do the limbo, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. They stay together about as much as a skeleton does in real life, so attention to detail there, but being an action figure, that's not really a good detail that they should have gotten right. Okay, I know this isn't his hand, but it's gonna have to do. And why is he wearing Thor, the God of Thunder's hat? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Here we go. So anyway, I have our red skeletal stickva, who did come with some Viking accessories, like Thor's hat, came with this Viking shield, which does provide an extra back for other shields, which is good. He came with an accessory pole, which you're not going to get, but some accessories have holes, but not, like, so you could stick them to their back, like the shield. You unpeg the handle, stick this in, and you can see now you have an adapter, so you could take a figure with a hole in his back. Let's take the biker, because he's got holes in the back of his vest for the jetpack, etc. And now, with that, you could attach the shield to his back. Cool, huh? Yeah. I thought it was kind of cool. I also thought immediately after buying the skeleton that I wasted my money. This was possibly the cheapest figure I've ever bought. Like, the cheapest quality. Okay, here's the extra hat. It's sort of like a golfer hat. I don't know how else to explain it. There. Fedora is really tight. This hat, not so much. There we go. Another hat that's kind of associated with mobsters. Something else that mobsters used to wear, sometimes on their heads, sometimes on their eyes. There he is with it on his head. Goggles. You can also... It's difficult because I ripped this off the sprue, so there's a nub there, but you can also get this onto his eyes because his face is flat, which is cool. Now, also, he also comes with Billy Club, 2 sticks of dynamite.